Hi YouTube, it's Mandy again on part 2 of my product review for the Cantu Shae Butter No Drip Hair and Scalp Oil treatment right here. Now this stuff will probably be really good for like a deep condition or a hot oil treatment, something like that. Yeah, it'll probably be really great for a hot oil treatment. And I think that's pretty much all I'm going to be using it for. I just put it on my scalp just to try to moisturize my scalp because I've been having some dandruff issues, and it might actually help that. I still don't know. It'll probably take another couple of days before I know for sure, but it did leave my hands feeling kind of greasy, so I'm worried about my hair possibly feeling that way tomorrow. Once I finally take my hair back down. But I've come back to show you the results. Doesn't really have a shine like, you know, how you have that real greasy scalp look. I don't have that with my parts after using this product, so it might not be so bad. My hair might absorb most of it for the most part because it has so many oils in it. Now what I'm doing now is getting ready for my getting ready for bed, doing my night regimen. So I'm going to show you guys what I do. I still have my 4 afro puffs intact, and what I do is basically take a dime-sized amount of shea butter. It's 100% unrefined shea butter. Here's the label. Okay, imported from Africa. It's difficult for me to find this in stores around here. I've looked at Sally Beauty Supply, Walmart, Walgreens, Eckerd's, you know, I couldn't find it anywhere. So what I did is just ordered it online at Amazon.com, and I don't really have a habit of ordering hair products online. They kind of freak me out because I'm afraid that they may have, you know, something in them where it may not be a trusted place. But I got this from Amazon, Alive and Aware Natural Health. So you can go there. It's also on the label there. The website aliveandaware.com. So yeah, you can try that out or check that out if you want to. Now here's what it looks like when it comes in the little tub. The shea butter, it's actually not as hard as it looks. Very oily, very soft. And I just take a dime-sized amount of that, rub it in my hands, and then rub it through my hair. Not in the puffs, but when I take the puffs out, I just rub it through my hair in the sections. Okay, I've already done the front part, but what I do is once I take that shea butter, and I just take a little bit. Now because I do my whole head at one time, generally, and like I have it all out, I usually use a lot more than this, but this is all I'm using for just one section of my hair. And I just rub it together like that to make it nice and oily. You gotta apply some friction, get that heat going, and that's what gets that really nice smell to come from the shea butter. And then you just rub it through the hair, just kind of massage it in. And I like to get some on my skin too because it's just really nice for a moisturizer. I use it for lotion and everything. It's great, keeps everything nice and soft. So when I take it out of my puff and I've rubbed that all the way through, I use my wide tooth comb. This is the one that I use for when I'm doing my hair dry. I'm detangling it while it's dry. I have the one that has the hook on it for when I'm in the shower when I have the conditioner in my hair. But this one is what I use while it's dry. Very nice. It's actually by Ouchless. See? They're fabulous. I love their products. And I just usually take half a puff. Let's see if you guys can see this. I take half a puff like this, and I start at the ends. I start at the ends, and I work my way up. Now the back of my hair is a much looser texture than the front of my hair, so it's much easier for me to detangle it. But if I just start like this and work my way down, I find I have minimal breakage, and it really helps detangle. And it's really good to detangle your hair before bed so that when you sleep on your hair at night, it doesn't mat up. Which this method of preserving my hair doesn't really cause any problems with matting at all. Now you can see that I do have a little bit come out, but not very much. Just a couple of strands here and there. which is to be expected because when my hair is in its afro state, it doesn't really get the opportunity to shed. So don't forget an ouchless band with no seams, no little aluminum thing on it. And then you just gather the hair back up, and you can see how much bigger it got after I detangled it, and it'll probably shrink back up overnight, but hopefully in the morning I'll be able to pick it out and it'll be really nice with a scarf or a twist or something like that, some other accessory. And I'll just do it with my last side, and you can see I already did my front too, so I have these nice big Mickey Mouse ears in the front. Not very age appropriate, but who cares? I'm going to bed, right? So there we go. And don't forget, don't use too much of your shea butter in one spot. It can leave your hair kind of greasy, especially if you're, you know, the 4B texture. So just a very, very little bit. Very little bit. Rub it. Rub it on. And the shea butter does also do a good job of helping me with my frizz. I do have a lot of frizz. I don't know if you can see it here. I'll get a little closer for you. But you see how I have this weird halo effect going on? I have that regularly with my afros. So it's really important to me to have creams and oils to try to keep that down. So don't forget, you may want to separate it in half a puff. Take it in your hand with your wide tooth comb. Start on your ends first, always. Work your way down. And like I said, this one's always a lot easier for me to do because it is the back of my head. And then here, start there and work your way down. Okay, take the band, ouchless, and reapply it. And I don't put these on tight because they can still break your hair off even though they don't have seams. You just don't want them to be on too tight, just tight enough to keep your puff in place. You see what I mean? Where I had dandruff issues? It's messed up. Okay, so hopefully all those oils in that Cantu Shae Butter product are going to solve all my dandruff issues and I don't have to do all this kind of stuff. So that's my night regimen. Now I'll just go and put my satin bonnet on. You can use a satin scarf like I said, or just go to bed like this if you actually have your satin pillowcase, which I just got, but because I'm using this other product and trying to make sure that it does a good job of moisturizing my scalp, I'm going to go ahead and use my bonnet for tonight. So that's that on the Cantu Shae Butter and the 100% unrefined shea butter and my nighttime regimen. Thanks for watching. Bye.